Hey guys, how's it going? Bunny Vulture here with episode number 11 of my Feed the Beast Monster series single Let's Play and stuff. As you can see here, I got my melon farm all done. I got, let me switch camera again here. Hey, I actually got the camera switch view right. So let me go up here so I can get you guys a good view. Finished it all out, got everything placed right, the melons are growing. I don't have the harvester turned on quite just yet. I was finishing the power, which I'll show you here in a minute, but I wanted to show you the layout of all the bricks and everything going around. I'm gonna put, I kind of did a little wrap around here because I didn't like it when it was just kind of the road or the walkway running right into this thing. I wanted to give a little bit of space here. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do here is to put some sort of light source or something like that here so I can kind of shine over the melon farm here, and I'll probably do something on the other end too. I might do like a similar wrap over on that side even though there's nothing there, just so I can have like a light source over there and a light source over here, and I'll do the same thing over there for like the pumpkin farm and whatnot. I'm still trying to decide on what kind of light source I want to use. I could use the wrath lamp, but I don't want to use like wrath lamps everywhere. You know, they're really good as a light source, but they're not really neat looking, I guess, you know, aesthetically, you know, to me. I like hiding them behind things because, you know, they're really great that way. I would really like to use the arcane lamp from Thaumcraft 4. It seems like those build up light and provide a really good amount of light, but it uses Thaumcraft 4, and I haven't really gotten into that. I toyed around with it a little bit just to see if I could, just get that specific recipe like I did for the Thaumium. Just, like, all right, I looked up, what it took, and I tried a couple things, and apparently I looked it up, did a little research, and I'm like, oh, well, in order to get the arcane lamp, you need, this, and then to get that, you need this thing, and that thing requires this, and the other thing requires that, and I'm like, oh, man, this is kind of a pain in the butt, and I'm like, well, it's not too far down, it only requires a few things, so I went ahead and started it, but I think I ran out of research points, and I'm like, oh, forget it, I'm wasting too much time. I spent like 3 hours on it, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of a pain in the butt. I'm like, oh, forget it, I'll come up with another idea. So that's why I'm asking you. See if you guys have any suggestions on really good light sources. I'm looking for something that provides light for something equal to the Wrath Lamp, or about that, some same sort of output. I'm not sure if there's a lot of light sources like that provide that kind of light, but let me know. There's lots of different mods in here that I haven't really gotten to, so let me know, see what you think. You'll notice here that I got rid of the magmatic dynamos. I have moved those downstairs into the power area that I will show you. So right now I just got the existing stuff here, and this is pretty good for what I'm doing here. This provides enough power for what I need to do currently here. I've also, and let's see, that's about all. I had to make something that required a Bruce stand. I forget what that was, but I went ahead and threw that up there. So did I put anything here? No. But this does show you kind of what I got going on. I got a little pathway here, and I've went ahead and ran the MA cable for this little area, and that's going to come into this room for my molecular assembly chamber. Yeah, that. So that will go in here. I'm going to get started on that today so that I can start auto-crafting stuff. But yeah, I wanted to get the power laid for that too, so I'm going to have power coming over here. But the power station is down here. So I went ahead and started using the lava, and I got that up here, and I made some more magmatic dynamos, and these are all filled. Filling this little guy and flowing into here. Now you're probably wondering, why is this got nothing in it when it's got output and everything? Well, that's because of over here I swapped out let's see, it's probably better to access it from down here. I upgraded the energy cell that was in here. Let's see, where would it be? Can I look at it from here? Yeah. So I went ahead and put the redstone energy cell there, and look, that's just about full, it looks like. So yeah, I wanted to get a good power source here. I thought about just putting a hardened one there, but then I thought as my ME network grows, the power requirements of all the cables I got running everywhere might grow. So I'm like, well, I'll go ahead and put a redstone energy cell there. Not a big deal. So yeah, I got that going there, and that's just about to max out, so that's really cool. That means the one down below will be all set and ready to go. So yeah, guys, that's about all I've done in the off-camera action. This thing's still sitting pretty much at about maximum. Looks like either the endothermic pump and the windmill are providing enough lava to keep this thing going and pretty much fill up that whole redstone energy cell. And this thing should be kicking in here soon, hopefully. So that thing filled up, what is that, 10 million RF? So these things filled up with lava, and it hasn't really touched this tank here, so that's really awesome. I really like that, that I've been able to keep up with that so far. So and I'm thinking about adding another power source. I keep on going up the stairs and down. In addition to the magmatic here, I want to get a similar thing for the bioreactor, but that's why I'm getting the farm set up. Looks like I'm getting, so I'll pretty much mirror that over here, but with the biofuel, and then I'll have water for that too. But I want to show you, I put an energy cell on the farm here, and it harvested these things pretty quick. And just for a little bit, I got all those melons, and that's a fair amount of seeds. So when I get this same thing over here for the pumpkins, and then I'll have a sugarcane farm. Let's see, now that doesn't do for the sugarcane, does it? No, I probably don't. I'll probably swap that out for something else. I may do grass, maybe, although I just get a bunch of seeds I really don't want. I'm not sure what I'm going to do over there. But I know these two main farms will be pretty good. I'll have two different, excuse me, two different types of seeds, and that will be good. What I might do is I got some extra harvesters, mainly there and there. So what I might do is just make a bunch of little mini tree farms and get a bunch of different saplings and just make like a sapling farm. And then I could use the wood for, I don't know, anything really. I could just void off the wood, really, because I don't really need a bunch of wood for anything, except for charcoal in my hungry quarry over there. That's doing a really good job. And I think, I'm not sure, it's still not even remotely close to done, but it's been going this whole time. I've tried to leave my game running in the background since this is on a server, and essentially get some progress done on getting me some more resources and whatnot. Whoa, I got lag. Oh, I got lag probably because speaking of server, something that's going to be coming down in the future in a soon to be uploaded video is a new series for my Feed the Beast Monster on SMP. I went ahead and created a server. Some people were asking about if I'm going to do a server series or anything like that, and I am going to start one. It's going to be with myself, my wife, and a few other friends that have access to it. Not sure when everyone's going to be on doing their thing, but my wife and I had started it up this morning and recorded it a little bit, and we got some things to finish up. But yeah, we'll have another little, it's still going to be Monster, but it'll be, multiplayer, so it'll be, somewhat different. It's not just going to be me rambling on, it's going to be interactions between all of us. Hopefully amusing. If not, then I don't know. Maybe we won't continue it, maybe I won't record it, but you'll have to let me know. So I'm going to create just another junk chest here because I need a space to move on to the Mac unit. I made a bunch of these little guys,
the electrum and cable. Well, I'm gonna put the cable back. So what we're going to do, and I'm to keep my videos a little shorter, is we're going to build a molecular assembly chamber, if I can talk properly. And what that does is it requires these 3 blocks right here. If you can see it below the thing here, it needs the walls, the heat vents, and crafting CPUs. And basically, how you make this thing is like this. Oop. Oh. I'm gonna take something out. All right. So, but you basically use the walls and say we'll do a 3x3 pattern. So you create, the base. I think that's actually blank. So you create your thing, kind of like how you would create a tank. It's pretty much done in the same way. So, that's would be the walls, and then you would have heat vents in each outer panel. So you'd have a heat vent on here, 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 and here. And then if you only did a 3x3, you'd only have one area in here. And in the very middle, that's where you would put the crafting CPUs and one other thing. It's the crafting CPUs and where is it? I know there's something else you put in there. Oh yeah, no, that's not the access point. Pattern, yeah, pattern provider. So that allows you to essentially put blank patterns in there and have stuff auto-crafted. The crafting CPUs speed up the crafting process. So if you actually want to put like patterns and speed up stuff, you want to make something bigger than 3x3. I think I'm going to do like a 5x5, I think I mentioned. Oh yeah, I made this diamond shovel because I was sick of using a weak little shovel. And I had the level, so I went ahead and just enchanted a regular piece of crap. I didn't bother making one of these guys because I don't really need the shovel all that often. Although later down the road, I'll probably go ahead and make one. So what we're going to do is these things take, let's see, some gold, iron, and Certus quartz. So we should be good there. So let's see, if we're going to do 5x5, well, we will need 5, 5, 10, 16, 32, and then, let's see, 12, 40 something. Oh, 7. I guess I need more iron. Let's fix that, shall we? I think I have some iron over here. Yes, I do. And you know what? I think I'm gonna probably need more, so let me go ahead and get that started. I've been busy trying to grind up some of the ore I've been getting from the quarry and whatnot. 15. Now I need gold. Oh, all right. Well, this is probably going to be pretty boring for you guys. So let me go ahead and smelt up some of the resources that I got. I'm going to get the walls going, and then for the let's see, for heat vents, I need some more iron. So I'm going to definitely need a lot of iron to get those going. I will also need the crafting CPUs, which need these guys, which, how many, I know I have some of those in here. Yeah, I only got 2 of those, so I'm going to need more of those. And then here, I'll need more of those things. So I'm going to need quite a bit of those, and more of these and that, so and some of those guys. So that's going to be quite a bit of crafting, so I don't want to drag on the episode just by crafting stuff because that's kind of boring. So I'm going to go ahead and make everything I need, and then I will be back and we can put it together. Be right back. Alright guys, I am back, and I have put the containment walls in the 5x5 pattern, as you can see here. Laid across the ground. I also went ahead and laid the cable going from here all the way up into here. Why is it not? Oh yeah, it's probably not going to connect till it's a thing. I also ran the cable back up into my the main unit, whatever it's called. So as you can see, I got the kind of the shell with the containment walls here, and then I got the heat vents on the outer areas in each little 9 window pattern right here. And so in the inside is where all these the 9 pattern providers and the 18 crafting CPUs are going to go. I went ahead and went just the 9 pattern providers because that's probably going to be enough for me. If not, I can always make this thing bigger. That's one of the things. There's no set size for this thing. It can be as big as you want it. I think I saw one guy's thing, he made it as big as a chunk. So it was pretty insane. But yeah, it just goes to show you that they can be whatever size you really want them to be. So I'll go ahead and put these in there like that, and put the last heat vents on the side, and there it is. There's the thing. So there you see right here, I got 9 pages of patterns. So that's, and then this is what, 6 by 9, it looks like. Yeah, 6 by 9. So yeah, 54 times 9. So that's a lot of patterns I can put in here. So I don't think I'm going to be hurting for patterns anytime soon. So yeah, now that thing's connected here. So now I can go ahead and put in patterns into this thing, and I can start auto-crafting and whatnot. One of the other things I did, just because I had seen this kind of thing with my melons, it kind of got me thinking, well, I can go ahead and start doing that now. So I went ahead and made a cyclic assembler. What that does is it's kind of like an auto-crafting table, how that used to be, except it's powered. What you do is you craft it, and I can show you the recipe for that. Thermal, and it is this guy right here. So all it is the regular old machine frame, some gears to kind of do the auto crafting type thing, a chest, and a redstone reception cell, and you give it some power, and here it is. And inside you need a schematic, and those are pretty easy. All that is a couple pieces of paper and then a blue dye of some sort. And what you do is you put the schematic here. And there's a little bit of a bug with the cyclic assembler chamber. So in order to you click on the schematic thing, you put your pattern here, and then you put what you want in this window. But the bug is when you put something here, it'll kind of go through. It'll just fall out of your inventory. So in order for that to work, you got to turn off NEI, and usually the default cut key for that is just O. So then you just do that, you put that here, and then it becomes your pattern, and then you're all good. Thought I'd pass that on just in case anyone's come across that or anything like that. So you put that here, and right now I got the melon things in here. So I got made it, since I haven't gotten this all hooked up quite just yet, although I will here pretty soon now that I got that chamber and everything built. I got the inner chest here that's getting all the melons. It's filtering down here. It's auto spitting out into my bioreactor, which goes into the ender tank, and that goes downstairs into that. So yeah, just a quick and dirty little setup until I get everything laid out the way I want to. And I'm probably not going to have that laid out until I get my pumpkin farm built. I want to connect all that kind of at the same time. Kind of the same thing with the saplings. I want to have all 3 farms up and going before I connect kind of like the outer farm crafting portion of the thing, and before I turn that all into the system. So yeah, that's pretty much that, and I think that's probably going to be it for this episode, guys. Kind of going to keep it short, around a 30-minute mark if I'm not already there or over it. I think the next episode we will go into. I'm gonna try and get the melons and whatnot and the other farms and whatnot up and going. So the pumpkin farm will pretty much be in the same design as the melon farm. So I really need to show you guys that on camera, and the sapling farm will kind of be the same way. So I'm gonna hook all that up and try and do some manual stuff and try and get this tank filled up a little bit more. It was at 790, so now it's at 805. So it's gonna be a little bit before I can get that up there. What I'm gonna do over in I think what I'll do maybe even in the central area here, maybe I might do, maybe I'll do it over here. I kind of wanted to keep this stuff even, but maybe I'll go ahead and just put it in the middle here, is I'm going to put one of the big reactors in here. I'm going to use the big reactor mod, and I think I had talked with you guys a little bit earlier about how to assemble one of those things, but I want to get one of those things going because that provides a good amount of power, and I need some steel and graphite and pitch blende and maybe some other random stuff in here, but I want to get one of those things going because I think that might be kind of cool as like another little power source. Anyway, guys, I think that'll do it for this episode. I'm going to go ahead and produce, get some patterns in that little thing for, random stuff that I craft a lot, and I'm going to throw those in there, and I'll show you how to make those. Those, you can create patterns. And I know I said I was going to sign off here, but I'll go ahead and show you this. What you need is the pattern encoder, and that's real simple. It's just some iron crafting. You build that, you put a blank pattern in there, and kind of the same thing as your the cyclic assembler chamber here. You put the pattern in there, and you put whatever you want to craft in there, and you make a pattern of it. You put it in the Mac, and then you can AutoCraft stuff on demand. And the other thing is I probably want to start getting my line set up for these guys as well as for those guys. So yeah, things are coming along with all the power and everything. I'm not sure what mod to tackle next. I want to get into some of the other mods that are out there. I'm just not sure what other cool mods there might be. I know with the 1.09 update, there's quite a few little things that are there. So what I might also do in off camera is to finish this. I know I got a lot of glass to finish there, and I'm going to see what kind of, I'm going to toy around with a few roof designs and maybe finish that off. So maybe I'll actually have a building with a roof on it next time you see me here. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it if you would leave me a like and leave me a comment, and if you have some ideas to share, I'm all open ears. Anyway, guys, until next time, see you later.